Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Hersheypark today for our 6th visit of the season. And so, EB, are you ready? Woo. Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Storm Runner 2 times, one in the front and one in the back. And I'd rate both rides 10 out of 10. They were both very good. And I think Storm Runner is a front seat ride for me by far. And so, EB, what'd you think?
Yeah, I give both rides a 10. And yeah, I agree. Storm Runner is a front seat ride for me also.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Kisses Tower, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was good, and those were some good pops of their time, but not as wild as when we first rode it in 2019. And so, Evie, what did you think?
Yeah, I give it a 9. The launch wasn't anything too special, but those 2 pops there were good.
Okay, so we just rode both Great Bear and Coal Cracker, and I'd rate both rides. I think I'd rate Great Bear a 10 out of 10, but Coal Cracker 9 out of 10, because on Coal Cracker I almost left my bag and at it, but the ride on Great Bear was good though. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I give Great Bear a 10 and give Coal Cracker an 8.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just got our front seat ride on Tidal Force, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was our first ever front row ride on Tidal Force, and it was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Pipeline, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was hauling, and it was even crazier than Riptide. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Riptide, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Breaker's Edge, and I'd rate it a 5 out of 10. It was the longest wait of the day. We waited about a little over a half hour to get on this thing, but it was a good ride on Breaker's Edge overall. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 5. It took too long, but other than that, it was a good ride.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode WildCat Racer, and I'd rate it an 8.5 out of 10. We waited a little bit for it, but it was worth it. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I give it an 8. The wait was actually better this time than the last time we rode it, but yeah, it was a good ride.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Whirlwind, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was the best ride I've ever had on Whirlwind, and I feel like I got some airtime when we were dropping and going into the funnel, and we went pretty high in the funnel too, and it was just the best ride I've ever had on any tornado slide, in fact. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! So this was a great day here at the boardwalk at Hersheypark. We got on a decent amount of stuff today. We usually get on about 3 or 4 slides in the boardwalk, but today we got around to 5, and we rode both Whitecap Racer and Breaker's Edge in one day, which was absolutely lit. And this was this is the first time that this happened since 2019. And we also got on Riptide and Pipeline, and both of those slides were very good. And so, Evie, how was the stay in the boardwalk?
Yeah, we had a really good day here. We did a decent amount of slides, and overall it was a good day.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Team Lightning of Lightning Racer, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We won, and it was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride on Lightning Racer. We won that one, and I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Team Thunder, and again, I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. This time we beat Lightning on Thunder, and we won on both sides. Today we beat Lightning. We beat Lightning on Thunder and Thunder on Lightning today, which was really lit. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I give it a 10. It was cool that we beat Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Wildcat, and I'd rate it an 8.5 out of 10. Row 5 is not a bad row on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I give it a good 9. It wasn't that bad of a ride. It was jerky a little bit, but I didn't find it to be too rough.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Claw, and I'd rate it an 8.5 out of 10. We didn't get the high side towards the end, but it was a good ride on the Claw overall. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Comet, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was our first ever back row ride on it, and it was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Super Duper Looper, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a good ride on it, and it was our first ride on it since opening day. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was a good ride on Super Duper Looper. I'd give it a 9.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Candymonium, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a good backseat ride, and we got on the Twizzlers train once again, and I feel like we've been having a streak getting on the Twizzlers train every time we ride Candymonium now, it feels like. It's so easy.
Yeah, I agree. The airtime was very strong in the back row, and it was a good ride. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we just rode Hershey's Pirate Chip, which is made by Huss, and I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. It does not go as high as Sea Dragon at Thorny Park, and yeah, I just think Trans Sea Dragon's rides are way better than Huss Pirate Chips. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 5. It just wasn't as good as the Sea Dragon.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Frontier Flyers, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. I give it a 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode the Howler, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 9.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode Hershey's Tower, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh, okay, so we just had our last ride the night on Great Bear, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. This is our first time getting last ride the night on Great Bear. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it was very, very warmed up at this point, and it was hauling throughout that ride. It was good.
Oh yeah! So this was a good day here at Hersheypark. We got on like the same amount or a little more than we did last time. And yeah, it was a really good visit to Hersheypark in general, and eventful too. And so, Evie, what did you think of this?
Yeah, it was a good day. We did a decent amount of rides, and we did a decent amount of rides at the boardwalk. Also spent a good amount of time at the boardwalk today, and yeah, we had a good day.
Oh yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this vlog, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, long sleeve shirts, coffee mugs, all the things. So make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next